And territories have been distributed.
Yes, they have. And I guess, unsurprisingly, we got our first four because it happens so often.
Yeah. So, yeah. I got West Central Europe and South Korea, and then you got Balkan Peninsula and North New Zealand. And we see Ollie, nice, here sitting in Denmark, chilling out.
Yeah, that's pleasant. We'll kill him
Yeah.
together through the power of teamwork. I think it's pretty obvious what we should do here. I'm going to go to East Central Europe and send you guys. Hopefully, he won't expect it and we'll destroy him.
Yeah. Well, we need to assume that they know of both positions. So they probably assume that it's me with both of them because that's what any team would
Good point.
assume. So yeah, when you suddenly send me a handful of guys, he will not expect. Now I'm not going to hit him this turn though,
No,
because
that'll let him know
he
something's
presumably
up.
he's going to put four guys there as well. So next turn though, I'm going to be weakening the stacks, and then
Yeah,
after that, probably killing him.
at worst, you could possibly be eliminated. Attack with 8 into his 8. Then you.
Attack
Oh,
with
no.
seven
Yeah,
into
you'd be
his
attacking with
9.
7. Yeah, if you placed one in South Kona, sorry, yeah. Ugh. That could be bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
So build up a stack. Um, I'm thinking, other than this location, they're probably in East Canada,
That's
Southeast
very likely.
Asia, and their other pick could be in various locations. Um,
They definitely didn't get their first ones, I don't think, because you wouldn't choose Scandinavia over the other ones in Europe, most likely. So they probably put the other ones as well. So
I
yeah,
don't know. It
they
seems
got
like
their middle
decent
picks, I think.
expansion. I
Yeah,
I think
but
it's a
I
lot
don't.
better for expansion purposes using leftovers.
Oh well, yeah, it is for. It's more of a. Oh, what's a good way to phrase it? But yeah, it is a better expansion point than the other ones, but it doesn't have the positional advantages that Western Europe has with the Azores or Eastern Europe has with being able to go through Iran and Kazakhstan.
True, but if they're in East Canada, they don't necessarily need Western Europe. So,
Yeah, but it's not necessarily a good thing to have an enemy start between two of your bonuses.
well, if they're different players, then it's not as big a deal. And especially if you have a
But it might
choke
not be
point.
different players.
Well,
Because
if
remember, these people overlap a lot.
true, but if they have a choke point in the Azores, then they can take advantage of this. Um, so I don't necessarily think that this position East Canada, Scandinavia, with us having a Western Europe pick in the middle is really that disadvantageous. Is that a word for them? I'm actually not sure. Is that a word? Disadvantageous. Anyway, um, I'm not sure because there's the Azores is a choke point that, first of all, you're going to be dealing with the guy in Scandinavia, so you won't be able to get to the Azores first
Yeah.
unless they're the same person. If they are the same person, then you have the opportunity to, but it's still unlikely. Still,
Hmm.
anyway, the point is that this choke point in the Azores makes it much more reasonable. I mean, if there wasn't this spot in the Azores here, that would be really, really bad for them, I think. In general, to have two spots right surround two of their picks surrounding one of ours, that's not really good because, you split the difference and you basically take out two of their picks at the price of one of ours. And it's just not good.
Yep.
But this isn't I don't think this is that situation because of the Azores.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anyway,
Okay. Yeah.
their last pick is probably, I already said East Canada, Southeast Asia. I believe their other would probably be in Africa or Central Africa or Northwest Africa, or I guess it could be like
Well,
Yakusha.
remember these guys did a lot of redundant picking, so they may not have only picked Europe redundantly. They might have done it around Canada or somewhere around Southeast Asia, East China or
Yeah,
South Asia as well. So
but what you notice
having
about
another person over there is definitely possible.
those redundant picks, though, the way they did it was, and it all had a purpose. Basically, what they were doing was they were gambling that each player would get their one pick.
Yes.
And then their two pick was, they're basically just go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the same area.
Yeah.
And provided they got their one pick, which is most likely, then they would definitely have their their other pick on it by its lonesome, is what I'm trying to say. They wouldn't get two of those.
Yeah.
That's also assuming they didn't overlap, though. If they overlapped, then they wouldn't do that. Their overlapping picking strategies were a little different.
Yeah, good point. Okay, I think that, well, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to just really discuss about this turn, though. Pretty simple.
Yeah. I think, well, we do need to make sure we can actually pull this off, though. So, I'm
Well,
thinking...
it depends on if he sits there or if he runs away or in how many. Presumably, he's going to put 4 guys there and 1 guy somewhere else. That's pretty much the standard. He might just put 1 guy there in Denmark and just run away to Sweden or something, though. Or Norway.
Wow. That would be funny.
Well, because they do know about, well, I can't say they do, but they might know about both of our picks in Europe. So he may be like, yeah, I don't really want to fight here.
I don't want to take a risk. Which, it is a big risk if they do know both of these.
I mean, it's important that he stays alive in the region until he finishes his other bonus, so he may prioritize that.
Mm-hmm. That is possible. Although I don't expect that, but that is possible. But yeah, I think the most likely thing that he will do is what you said before, which is he'll place 4 in Denmark, 1 elsewhere, take a territory. You'll be doing the same thing.
Yep.
That's sort of what you expect out of good teams, guaranteeing your first territory for a card piece, and then also helping you expand in your other bonus. And then just creating a decent stack so that no matter what your opponent does, he can't just kill you off and eliminate you from the area.
Yeah.
And then the next turn, he'll probably place... The next turn's a little more questionable. It depends on what he wants to do. He could place 4 or 3. It depends on how many leftovers he had in the first... on the first turn.
Yeah.
But he can also try and do something like go for elimination, place all 5. Well, no. No, you wouldn't do that, no. Horrible.
Assuming that he knows about both of our locations, that is exceedingly unlikely.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that. But he'll place 3 or 4 down. And so at that point, at the end of the second turn, he would have 3 or 4 plus 4 plus 4. So he would have either 11 or 12 in Denmark. So, if he places 5 the next turn after once he sees that I sent you a stack in West Central Europe, that would be a total of
16, presumably.
Yeah, 16 to 17. And that can't be killed unless you have like 27 or 26.
27,
yeah. Yeah, something like that. So that means we need to knock down the stacks before that.
Yeah, sort of as expected.
Yeah. So I'm thinking you could just second turn place everything in West Central Europe. Don't worry about losing a card piece, and try and knock down the stack in Denmark.
Yeah.
And then, yes, if, let's see, if we do that, you'll be hitting with 4 plus 3, 7, 7. You'll be hitting with 12 against his probably 11, maybe 12.
Yeah, so I should kill 7. He should kill about 8. I'm assuming that he'll have 11 guys.
Yeah, he'll most likely kill 8 guys. So if he kills 8, he will have 3, maybe 4, most likely 3 left over. And wait, is that right? Yeah.
What?
Wait, no, you'll kill 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have 4 left over in Denmark.
And I will also
possibly
have 4.
5. Yeah, 4 that can attack.
Yeah.
And so I will be sending you whatever we need to take him.
Well, we don't know how many he's going to deploy that second turn, so...
Yeah. But if he deploys 4...
The minimum that I will need on turn 3 is 15 guys.
Yeah, the maximum,
to reliably take him.
I think, is 17, right? Something like that. 17 to take 10 if he has 5 there.
Oh, to take 10? Yeah, 17 has a 95% chance.
And then if he had 11...
which is unlikely.
Yeah, this is very unlikely, but still.
We need 18.
18, yeah. Okay, cool. And I can send you... You'll have a total of...
To get to 18, you'll need to send me presumably 9, 10... If he puts... Well, no, if he gets to 11, then he would have placed more on turn 2. You would need to send me, like, 11. That's not going to happen.
Basically everything.
That situation is outlier, so
yeah.
I don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, I don't think...
I think if you can send me 8 or so, that would be perfect. 7 would be okay as well, I believe.
Well, I would like to prepare for if he does place 4 in Denmark, so... What was that? We need 17... I'd like to go with 17 if we can.
Hold on. If he deploys 4, he'll have 12 defending on turn 2 when I attack with 12.
He should still kill 8.
Yeah.
So he'll just have 1 additional guy defending in Denmark. So if he has...
So he has 10. Yeah, I would need 17, so...
So you could have a total of...
I would have 9 of my own, so you would need to send me 8.
That's perfectly doable. Okay, that's perfectly doable. Cool. Well, my first turn's pretty simple. I'm not going to do anything in North New Zealand because I want to save that to get a card next turn.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm just hitting East Central Europe.
Okay. Sounds good. I am committing.
Alright. Ready to watch the turn?
Yeah, let's watch.
Alright.
He plays 4.
4 in Denmark. You only lose 1 in North Kono, sir. That's good. Do I? Yes, I only lose 1 in East Central Europe. That's good, too. Now, this is the real question mark. What's he gonna do here? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hit with I'm gonna hit with 12. If he deploys 3, then we're in a fantastic position. If he deploys 4, then we're in a good position. If he deploys 5, then we're in a
bad position.
Yeah. Not necessarily a bad position, but a suboptimal position.
Suboptimal. Good word.
Because I don't think he can sustain that.
Yeah, he can't. He definitely can't sustain it unless he backs up. If he backs up and gets away, then he can sustain it. But that's also true if he just backs up and gets away otherwise.
Should I attack first move then?
Oh yeah. No. Hit last move just in case he screws up.
I mean, I only have one other move, which is moving from North Kono back down south.
Yeah. And then next turn you'll be moving right back up again.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Alright. So, I guess I should send you...
8.
8. 8 will give you 8 plus... You're going to have, at the end of this, 4, right? It can attack, we were presuming.
I should, assuming he places either 3 or 4.
So,
If he places 5, then I'll have 1 fewer, and he'll have 1 more. So that's the suboptimal position.
gotcha. This will also help me because I'll be able to take Baltic states with 3. So that's convenient.
Okay.
I'll take Solomon Islands with 3 as well. That is very convenient. Cool.
Okay. Well, I just committed my orders. It's pretty simple. We're just pushing for elimination very aggressively. Yay.
Yay! We have a chance to just straight up kill somebody over here, so let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Taking a look at your moves.
Straight murder.
Yeah.
Actually, I would rather have this be second move.
Why?
Let's...
Oh, well, I guess. Whatever.
Just in case, I don't... If he does, like, hit Papua New Guinea second move for some reason...
Well, you would want to get there after him.
No, I'd want to get there before Papua New...
No.
Because I don't... No. If he hit Papua New Guinea...
Oh, okay.
I don't want him to have the information that I hit with a 3 instead of a 4. That's all.
Yeah.
That's presuming a lot of things, so it's not likely to happen. It's...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, looks good. Hopefully
Yeah.
it works out. If he places 5, then, good to him. He saw through it. Although it's extremely unlikely that they would... You know what? Maybe they're different people in territories right next to each other.
Yeah.
That's generally not something you assume in the 2v2 line.
No, because for whatever reason, teams don't do it all that often.
Well, because frequently you only choose territories next to each other when you're going for a combo, so
Yeah.
that's the standard. That's the meta, I guess, but whatever.
WarLight's down
It
for
might work
maintenance.
out. Oh, is it? Okay, well,
I got a
I
little
guess
pop
we
up.
will see what happens when turn advances.
Indeed we shall.